men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Now here's Vassell. Pass to Castle. Now Fox. And the shot goes in.
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
And here are the Timberwolves. Randle outside. Back to Conley. Conley, a screen on Fox. McDaniels from long range. On target from range.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Vassell. The 3 from Barnes. And no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Randle finds Edwards. Now here's Gobert. Pass to Randle. Picked by Gobert. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. Vassell with the rebound.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now here's Vassell. Lets the 3 fly. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for San Antonio. I asked him how Rudy Gobert alters their usual game plan. Coach acknowledged that he's a factor and said Rudy definitely demands more from us offensively. We have to be careful where we put our shooters with him waiting for swats. Coach thinks intelligent offense is what it takes to beat Gobert. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Gobert following the bucket by the Spurs. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Edwards outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
And Minnesota making a change here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. Now here's DiVincenzo. Randle left side. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's Johnson. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. That sends Julius Randle to the free throw line. That's on Keldon Johnson. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for San Antonio. Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards against Fox. "11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Fox powers it home.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The T-Wolves on top, leading by just 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Miller is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Reed in at center, locking down the middle. And San Antonio has possession following the score by Minnesota. Johnson against Miller. They set the pick. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got his first basket.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Here's Alexander Walker. Yep, that one's good.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. 4-point game, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker has built a role around defense and activity, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, he's started to understand that not everyone can be that superstar scorer, and he's carved out a role around hustle, but still capable of knocking down shots within the flow of the offense.
Knocks it down from distance. DiVincenzo's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Fox. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Everything Fox does is so fast. Makes him very difficult to guard without fouling.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Paul. A different look for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan, and it's Devin Vassell in for Johnson. Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for DiVincenzo. Randle can't hit.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Pass to Castle. Fox with the ball. Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Randle outside. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Randle's got 8.
Hey, the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Outside Barnes. Drills it from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Randle. Give him 8. Here's Conley. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, not just a jump shooter. Conley is also adept at finding real estate close to the rim.
Fox outside. Pass to Wembanyama. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Outside McDaniels. Here's Randle. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Back to Fox. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Good vision by Castle there to find the open man.
Randle outside. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Gobert finds McDaniels. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 6.
Yeah, nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
Fox outside. From behind the arc. Doesn't go that time. Tie game. in San Antonio. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
26, the Timberwolves.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Coach Greg.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Conley. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Stan, you were a longtime coach in the NBA, one of the most demanding jobs on the planet. Just how much is required time-wise from an NBA coach?
Well, it's a lot of time. I mean, it's all day, every day, 7 days a week in season. But look, let's put it in perspective. It's not like we're out there running a jacket.
Now that's a visual I'd like to see from you, Coach.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
Conley passes to Edwards. Floats one. Oh, Ant-Man fighting for 2.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Pass to Castle. Now Wembanyama. Over Gobert. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail to the inside. Here's Randall. And that misses. That would have put him up. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. And here's Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Conley passes to Randall. Now McDaniels. He's guarded by Vassell. For 3, Randall hits a 3-pointer. Randall's got 11 points. For San Antonio, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Barnes. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Yes, it's good.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Edwards for the lead. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
1:09 left in the third quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team put me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. Here's Conley. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Over Castle. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Edwards got 7 now in this quarter.
Where doesn't Edwards score from? Even in the mid-range, he makes shots.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Minnesota ball. Substitution on the court.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Shot from 12. The bank shot, no good. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's Minnesota up by 1. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for Minnesota. Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Minot in at the 4. Edwards gets the bucket.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Minot. Right side, Alexander Walker. To the wing, right side. Reid in the post. He's against Sohan. And coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reid is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on McDaniels. Nails it from 3. It's all knotted up.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Conley passes to Randall. Three-pointer off the mark. San Antonio's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Pass to Fox. Outside Wembanyama. In traffic, Wemby goes to work.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Outside McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Randall outside. The 3. Sinks it from distance. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Now here's Edwards. Randall, pass to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Picked by Gobert. And it's McDaniels off the drive. He gets it in there.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
Yeah, look, that shot took loads of time. 0 fear.
Here's Fox. Oh, Fox, 2 slide. Beats the contact.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Edwards. Rebound by San Antonio. Pass to Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Fox right side. And he sinks it.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Edwards with the drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And the athleticism Edwards possesses is incredible. So good at drawing contact on the drive.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
And it's in. And tie game. Huge basket right there. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Yes!
Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
It's so hard to guard Fox without fouling him, especially when he's being the aggressor.
Both shots good from the strike.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Edwards looking it over. To win the game! Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Go. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5. Now here's Fox. Fox gets it to go inside. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. The lead is 2. Barnes with it. Randall's in his pocket. Barnes, no good. The Timberwolves shooting an amazing 61%, looking confident. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist by Conley.
Look, if you're open, Conley sees you. That was a great pass.
Fox outside. Up and over Conley. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Fox has got 23.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance. In trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
San Antonio with the ball, following the score by Minnesota. Fox up top. He's guarded by Conley. Clock at 6. Castle for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Now Edwards. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Fox outside. It's Jabs in!
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting. Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Fires from way outside. Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. And we'll be back right after this. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to lay down. And here's Fox. Pass to Barnes. The three from Wembanyama. The big man, Wembanyama, sinks the three.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Outside Edwards. Soft touch off the glass. Edwards has got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
Edwards on target.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Fox against Conley. And it's Fox missing.
Well, that's a look they'll take every time down the floor. But even with the soft interior defense, they can't seem to convert it.
Edwards can't hit. Conley against Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Conley. Pass to Castle. Here's Fox. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Randall, pass to McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Cash.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Fox against Conley. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
San Antonio with the ball. Fox outside. Outside Barnes. For the win. Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Again, we're tied up as time runs out. We'll go to a third overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. Here's Fox. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the N1.
Here's Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Here's Fox. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Tenacious stuff there from Fox. It takes guts to sink a shot while being fouled.
Free throw's good for Fox.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Up top, Edwards with a 9-footer. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Edwards got 32 points in the game.
Man, Edwards gets great lift off the floor when shooting that jumper.
And Fox powers it home.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Now it's a 7-point San Antonio lead.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And sometimes Edwards makes defenses feel helpless. Tough shot there.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game. The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
And that's an intentional foul. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases the lead to 6. And Chris Finch has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Here's Conley. Now here's Edwards. Back to Conley. Fires from deep. And he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. I love it. Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Randall outside. 3-pointer. And connects from downtown.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game. So it's It's a narrow victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W. Double overtime games are so grueling, and after this one, everyone, the officials, the fans, the broadcasters, will all have to take a little rest.
Yeah, I need that rest, I'll tell you. But, hey, give them credit. They really dug deep into their energy reserves and showed their determination to get this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
When you look at these teams, they have two of the deeper rosters in the NBA.
Well, we should recognize the front office doing just a great job, Kevin, of understanding that depth will win you championships and get you through a long season. They've done a great job of filling out these rosters with a ton of quality players.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Moody, and it's Green in at the 5. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. On its way from Curry for 2, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
Well, the D has to pressure Curry at all times. You can't let him shake free for a jumper.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Outside Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. And the Thunder another 3.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Moody's shot is off. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, is probably come to a close.
Yeah, I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but, you know, they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
There's so many years in the NBA. You would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here is Curry after the three-pointer from Chet Holmgren. Pass to Curry. 6 to shoot. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Curry's got 7 points in the game. The Thunder have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Crafty move. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did speak briefly with Oklahoma City's head coach. We talked about a lot of things, including how to try and slow down Steph Curry. He said it's the usual stuff. You can't go under screens. You have to contest without fouling. You have to recognize he will put the ball on the floor and drive if you overplay him. That's a lot to account for, guys.
Thank you, David.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for the Thunder. Fields checked in for Golden State. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Butler. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Defense had the right idea there, but maybe not enough time in the weight room. Butler right through that.
There's the three. Wallace misses. Warriors have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Butler deciding where to go with it. Here's Green. It's good. This game is all even.
Tough shot from Draymond Green, but he brings this out of his squad and frustrates the opponent.
Wallace the pass to Williams. Holmgren kicks to Williams. Back to Holmgren. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him. 5 to shoot. Williams, that's a two-pointer. Podziemski grabs the board.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Holmgren against Hield. Outside Williams. Over Moody. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the 3, the small forward. Brent, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple years that have won championships have played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
Now here's Hield. Still yet to score. Floats it up for Kuminga. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Williams a screen on Curry. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Payton.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Trace Jackson-Davis. That is his first foul of the game. And the Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green, who's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
On the wing, Payton. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Curry way outside. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Wiggins a screen on Payton. To the middle. Wiggins passes to Hartenstein. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Curry, and the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Gilgeous-Alexander creative and tricky on that play.
Pass to Podziemski. Curry a screen on George. Here's Podziemski. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Oklahoma City. Dort kicks to Caruso. There's the drive. Shot from 12. Podziemski grabs the board. The Warriors trailing from 11 feet away. Kuminga, no good. Thunder have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Wiggins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
When you have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside, it can add some spunk to your team.
Here's Podziemski. No scoring in this one.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Casey Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Well, their pass to Hield. Back to Butler. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Green slams it in.
If he can get his steps together, Draymond Green will throw it down.
Wallace outside. Pass to Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Holmgren. And he gets it to go. Holmgren's got 5 points so far.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And that concludes the first half. It's the Thunder ending. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And get ready for the fans at Sports Shot. They're measuring up the shot.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Here's Curry after the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Moody with it. Hasn't made one yet. Tough shot, Curry.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
The Thunder leading by 6. And Jimmy Butler put together, Brent, one of the all-time playoff runs, leading the Heat to the finals in 2023.
Yeah, you don't want to live in or dwell on the past, but man, Miami being the 8th seed that year, Kevin, with Jimmy putting up 38 a game in that first round against the Bucks. Guy earned the MVP at the Eastern Conference Finals. What a run.
What a deep shot from Steph Curry.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry with the steal. Holmgren against Butler. When it comes to players who like having fun, Jimmy Butler has to be way up.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
When you think of Jimmy Butler, his work ethic comes to mind. Notably, how hungry he is to win at all costs.
Pass to Holmgren. Three-pointer. And the Thunder another three.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. We thank you for the report. Now here's Williams after the miss from Stephen Curry. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Podziemski. Still without a basket. And the Warriors miss again. Shot on the wing. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 11 now for the Thunder. Pass to Podziemski. There's a good screen. And that time, also a missed shot.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here's Caruso. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Williams has got 11 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Heaton inside, defended by Caruso. Pass to Podziemski. The three, knocks down the 3 ball. Podziemski's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 10 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Again, Oklahoma City.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
And a deep 3 from Curry. And another 3 for Golden State. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we've got more on 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Payton is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Drains the 3-pointer. Wiggins has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, a solid facilitator. It helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
Outside Curry. Here's the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Another bomb for him right now. His 3-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
And that's just cold-blooded blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. Different look here for the Warriors. Green is checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Rudy's checked in for Peyton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Heel. Pass to Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Kerr. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. To the inside, here's Butler, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Now just a 3-point Thunder lead. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Again, Oklahoma City.
Seems like Gilgeous-Alexander's next shot is never far off. He can get the bucket they need.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size. He challenged the defense with it that time. Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Here's Curry. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Curry's got 28.
And none better. Steph stepping up. What a great feel for the moment. Steph Curry. Bingo.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Here's Curry, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Watching Curry is an education on how to take advantage of whatever the defense is throwing your way.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. 7-point differential. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
They double him with Green. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's an intentional foul.
Draymond Green. First personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
3-pointer. Butler got it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Taking 2 shots.
He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break.
The message was simple. Keep fighting. Coach told his team, we're in this. We just need some extra effort. Let's go. See if they can come back. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
With some arc, money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
No, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
The second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans.
We've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Jaden McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Now here's Booker. Pass to Durant. Back to Booker. Neal with a screen on Conley. Booker. Anthony Edwards with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here's McDaniels. Puts up a 3. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist by McDaniels.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir.
A nice shot by Booker.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Randle. Back to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he makes it on the layup. Edwards got his second basket of the game.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
So it's Minnesota now, after the basket by Phoenix on the other end.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Gobert passes to Conley. Now McDaniels. 1:49 left in the first. They get it back. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. Here's Conley, coming off a Suns make. Edwards finds Randall. Count it. Good.
Well, so often the guy who sets the screen. In that instance, Julius Randle with the ball in his hands in the pick and roll. Go ahead, Julius.
Now here's Durant. Here's Booker. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Booker's got 6 points.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And there's the rejection. To the middle. And then Beal with the dunk.
Now, this guy is far from just a shooter. He can drive it, and in this instance, get up and over the rim and dunk it, Bradley.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Edwards against Beal. And Edwards slams it in.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Booker attacking. Good on the bucket. Give him 8.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here's Edwards. Knocks down the step-back J.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
On the court for Minnesota, we've got Naz Reid. Miller is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Edwards in at the 2. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
The Suns trailing. Beal, the pass to Jones. Back to Beal. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Out to DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. nails it from beyond the arc. DiVincenzo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, B.A., when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
Dunn, he's checked in for Phoenix. Devin Booker comes in for Jones. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. Fast break, Minnesota. Pass to Conley. Edwards looking for an opening. There's the 3. The triple hits for Edwards.
Well, the work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Here's Beal, guarded by Edwards. Beal, that one's good.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Edwards against Beal.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Reed for 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Reed's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Pass to Dunn. This one for 3. He drops it from range.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 11. Outside, Alexander Walker. Off target with the 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Reed against Booker. Shoots over Reed. Again, the Suns good for 2.
Yeah, such a versatile scorer. Devin Booker, the 3 levels. You want to give him the midi, he'll take it.
A different look for Phoenix. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for O'Neal. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Bradley Beal. Now here's Conley. Randall with it. Picked up by Plumlee. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Phoenix. It's a 3-point game. Out to the right wing. Pass to Plumlee. Outside Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Ooh, against inside resistance. Booker still good.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Back to Conley. Got a piece of it. Inside. Plumlee finds Booker. Dunn outside. Pass to Booker. Unloads. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Booker's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, he set him up. Booker's going to knock it down. Great execution there.
Randall with the drive. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The T-Wolves on top, up 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Dunn in at the 3. And that's the group for Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
Now here's Randall. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And here's Conley. McDaniels from long range. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Booker, the pass to Durant. Beal against Gobert. The 3 is up. The shot by Dunn, no good. Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Randall. Banked it in off the glass. And it's a 4-point Minnesota lead.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said, it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance, and it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Brian, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie. Booker with the defensive effort. For Phoenix, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Beal. And he banks in the layup. Beal's got 8.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Dunn. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Minnesota's gone 6 of 8 from the 3-point line in this matchup. Gobert passes to Conley. Now here's Gobert. Pass to Alexander Walker. It's Edwards on the wing, pounded by Beal. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Suns trail by 4. Beal outside. Up top, Booker. He's guarded by Conley. Stolen by Conley. They're running. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You can see the defenders try to play with a level of physicality against Mike Conley, but this guy's such a tough competitor. He'll get to the line.
And Minnesota with some changes. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in for Edwards.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's Beal. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Minnesota leading by 6. Randall outside. Back to Conley. Pass to Reed. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Booker. And the Suns pushing it up now. That shot is good by O'Neal.
How about the vision from Devin Booker? Yes, he can score it, but that's a pretty pass.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. DiVincenzo, pass to Conley. Knocks it down from distance. Conley's got 8. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Conley against Booker. Count the basket and the foul. It goes on Mike Conley.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Phoenix shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. From deep. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the court for the Timberwolves, we've got Dante DiVincenzo, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Edwards, and it's Garza in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Booker. From deep 3-point range. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. Oh, hammers it home.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Pass to Booker. Jones feels it out. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A different look for Phoenix. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. And it's Beal in for Jones. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Garza. Julius Randle comes in for Reed. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
Okay, thank you, Allie. And the shot's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Here's Booker. And he drains the quick shot. Booker's got 22 points.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter here. For three, Randle. And another three for Minnesota.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Here's Edwards. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Randle. Randle on the screen. Here's Edwards. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
That is big-time strength from Anthony Edwards. He's got the perfect basketball frame.
And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly. He's putting in the time, BA, to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Back to Conley. Pass to Edwards. And 1:01 left to play in the fourth quarter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Edwards.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
Knocks down the long J. 12 seconds left to play in the fourth. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now Golden State's starting five. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Draymond Green, and it's Moody in at the 3 slot. Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Fox. Curry passes to Green. Launches it. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Green's floor stretching ability, one of the things that makes this offense so dynamic.
Here's Castle. And it's off from 3-point range. On offense, here are the Warriors. It's a 3-point game. To the paint, here's Butler over Barnes. And it's Butler missing.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game. He's a 5x5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
Wembanyama with it. Butler covering. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, I did speak with the head coach of the Spurs. Now, I asked Coach what the game plan was when it comes to defending Jimmy Butler, and he said to me, we have to make sure we match his energy level. Jimmy is one of those guys that goes all out every second. We want our guys to do the same on D. It won't be easy, but they think they found a way to contain him. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And here is Butler, following the 3-pointer from De'Aaron Fox. Here's Curry. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Vassell outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Curry. Vassell wide open. Warriors with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now here's Curry. There's Green with the 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, Green knows he has to act fast, so he wastes no time finding the shot.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Different look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Kuminga comes in for Moses Moody. Gary Payton is checked in for Brandon Bajemski. And it's Buddy Hield in for Curry. Now here's Paul. Wembanyama outside. Lock at 6. Johnson kicks to Paul. Got a piece of it.
Love the effort on defense from Hield. When he's engaged, he can come up with blocks.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Johnson. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Will it go? It's hauled in by Jackson-Davis. Warriors leading by 5. Back to Butler. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. A nice shot by Sohan.
And that's why you don't let them get positioned deep in the post.
And they need better team defense. Help out your man in the post. It takes multiple guys to stop him.
Here's Butler. Sweet little floater. Butler's got his second basket.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors lead by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
We've got Jeremy Sohan. Paul out there with Fox. Then it's Johnson. And it's Champagny in at the 3, the small forward. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Richard with Buddy Hield. We're talking about one of the best shooters in the NBA.
No question, he is a marksman. He's going to have to be a mercenary, though. He is the type of an outside threat that every team needs. I don't care what the offensive system is, Buddy Hield will find a way to score.
Here's Hield after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Pass to Curry. Now Payton. Beyond the arc. Curry can't get it to go. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Fox with it. He's got 5. It's stolen by Hield.
Who's got Buddy?
Now Jackson Davis. Outside Kuminga. Payton passes to Curry. Curry with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Violation. That's a jump ball.
On the wing, Hield. Some nice passing by Golden State. Curry with another miss. Spurs trail by 6. Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at them now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of that.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Barnes comes in for Keldon Johnson. And Castle is subbed in for Paul.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Paul comes in for Fox. And the Warriors also making a change. Hield's checked in. Here's Wembanyama. Scoreless thus far. Paul dishes to Barnes. Wembanyama, a screen on Buck. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Wembanyama's ability to pick and pop from anywhere on the floor puts defenders on their heels.
Pass to Moody. Outside Butler. Earned by Butler.
Oh, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Vassell, a three-pointer off the mark. Warriors leading by 8. Outside Butler. Back to Podziemski. Pass to Green. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Vassell outside. Here's Castle. The rebound by Hield. Down low. Here's Butler. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Moody, and it's Green in at the 5. Curry from 3.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
Moody the pass to Butler. Through tight coverage, Butler knocks it down.
Not many guys with Butler's build have his skill set inside.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good, and now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Timeout. Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And the Spurs making a change here. Sohan's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Payton's checked in.
And what makes Castle so difficult to guard is that he keeps defenders off balance with his constant change of pace.
The Spurs have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Outside, Green. Podziemski on the wing. And there's the drive. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Spurs passing it around. Buries the long-range jumper. Now just a 5-point Warrior lead.
And how about the vision from Castle, spotting that opening and making the pass on time.
Payton surveying the floor. Curry, wide open, hands it from downtown. Curry's got 17.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Curry against Fox. Green with the block.
More of a positional defender. That time, Green sends it back.
And Payton gets it to go on the assist by Butler. Payton's got his first points of the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And you know, De'Aaron Fox, he has become, RJ, I think, almost impossible to defend.
Yeah, he's always had great speed, so defenders would sag off of him. But now that he has that step-back three, so you have to play up, and that's what he wants you to do.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Spurs. Chris Paul comes in for Castle. Then for the Warriors, Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Brandon Podziemski. And Hield subbed in for Stephen Curry. Fox against Payton. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Fox.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
Butler with the ball. Sohan's there. And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
With 1 on the clock. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
The third quarter comes to a close. The Warriors on top, up 9. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Spurs trail by 9. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Fox is out there with ball, and it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 5 down low. That's the San Antonio foul. And the basket by Johnson.
Nice shooting reflexes on display from Johnson. He's got such a quick release. It is off as soon as he touches it.
Curry against Paul. Here's Looney. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And the Warriors lead by 8.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And Fox gets it to go.
We've seen Fox take over games before, only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it.
Right wing. Looney finds Curry. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
Sometimes there's just no stopping Curry. He's just too skilled.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Looney. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Buddy Hield. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. Now, Coach told his players, hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing, keep fighting. They're starting to crack. Well, let's get this game even, guys.
All right, David, thanks.
Signature move by Butler. He's a slasher by nature. Really goes hard to the cup.
Here's Fox. The kick out to Barnes. Here's Castle to the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Here's Fox. And Curry pulls it down. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Butler. Lets it go from deep. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
Shot IQ has always been a strength for Butler. He's not one to force up a bad shot.
Yep, it counts.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Warriors leading by 9. We've got 1:13 left in the game. Moody finds Green. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Off target with his 3.
rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Second chance shot, and the basket by Castle.
I love that basket from Castle. Heady play from the rookie.
Golden State's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Butler passes to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Three-pointer. And Jimmy Butler with the 3. And the Warriors lead by 10.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Here's Curry. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here is Butler. Pajemski on the wing. Six to shoot. Back to Curry. Tries it from the top of the key. Shot is good off the back rim and in. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David. Thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the 3 slot. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein finds Williams. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. He buries it from 3.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. The shot that time not on target. Great D that time from Holmgren. Dort against Bane. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. The rebound by Edey. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. They were concerned with Jaren Jackson Jr. on both ends of the floor. Coach saying defensively, Triple J covers so much space, a blocking machine. And on the other side of the ball, Jaren has serious skill for a man of his size. He's a tough game plan for us. Jaren Jackson Jr., a two-way menace. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Morant, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Bane. Fires for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he drops it in from the low post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here's Wells. Pass to Jackson. Bane with it. Now Jackson. Here's Morant. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Read the eyes of the ball handler, and Gilgeous-Alexander able to get a hand up in time.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Moran. And then, oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Pass to Dort. Outside, Williams. Dort with it. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Moran. Driving inside. Outside Bane. Fires the 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Over Morant. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Here's Wells. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
We've got Aaron Wiggins, Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Williams in at the center position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second.
You're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string. And we see him do this time and time again.
Here's Jackson, and the layup is good off the glass. Jackson's got his first 2 points.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Pippen, pass to Kennard. Now here's Jackson. Shoots over Wiggins. Jackson can't get it to go.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Wiggins down low. Started by Aldama, and the shot's good by Wiggins.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Wallace. Payne against Dort. Pass to Jackson. And the rate of player ejections going up in recent seasons, Stan.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things, and when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
Yeah, and they did a lot of winning, Allie.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
The shot by Dort, no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Pass to Pippen, now Jackson. Here's Bane. He's guarded by Caruso. Jackson, the screen. Here's Pippen. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles. Just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Edey's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Pippen. Williams passes to Holmgren. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds, the Thunder will take it. 40 seconds left in the second period. Back to Wallace. Poke loose. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Thunder lead by 4.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Outside Morant. Jackson on the wing. Back to Morant. Pass to Edey. Here's Morant. And there's Edey. That's good. And the assist by Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Holmgren. Shoots over Jackson. And that one's good. Holmgren. Holmgren's got 5 now.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, look, he's got the length to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Thunder out in front, up 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the small forward position.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. Love watching him go to work.
Bane, the pass to Morant. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. To the paint. Williams. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Desmond Bane. Oklahoma City shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. The free throw drops for Williams.
Taking 2 shots.
And Williams drops them both. Grizzlies trail by 9. Pass to Edey. Bane surveying the D. Jackson with it. Hits the trifecta. Jackson's got 5.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more. Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
From deep, Holmgren. And it's Bane with the rebound. Memphis has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Jackson outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Here's Edey. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Edey's got his second basket.
Fading back. Nobody there to even challenge him.
Dort outside to the wing on the left. Holmgren finds Williams. Inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter. And so Moran will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 6-point game. Pass to Jackson. Outside Bain. Jack's up a 3. And another 3 from Memphis.
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
The free throw drops for Williams.
Williams, 2 shots.
And Williams drops them both. Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Morant with the close range bucket.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. It's Williams, high post. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Williams has got 6 here in the quarter. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to Bain. Fires from deep. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder leading by 5. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's SGA. Oh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9.
And this is Shea's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
Outside Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Morant taking no chances on the flush.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. Oklahoma City ahead. They're up by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Aaron Wiggins out there with Williams. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wallace in at the 2. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Thunder leading by 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving in. SGA using the length inside.
And Gilgeous-Alexander is so assertive on the drive, confident at finishing through contact.
Pass to Bain from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes back up. Caruso outside. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Caruso's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Timeout. Grizzlies. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, now the question is, how do you scheme this guy? Try to take the ball out of his hands? Bring a second defender? I'm curious to see what they do.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Memphis' head coach had some words for his team over the break. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Appreciate the report, Allie. It's deflected. Outside Morant. Oh, he cranks it in. Right on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Goodness.
And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves to use that incredible 44-inch vertical.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the three. And another three for Oklahoma City.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Circus shot, Ja Morant.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Lets it go from 11. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 now in this quarter. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Jackson outside. From outside, off the mark. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Outside, Williams. Pass to Dort. Now here's Holmgren. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Well, Coach, one of the more electric players in the NBA, Ja Morant.
Yeah, that's for sure, Brian. High-flying, acrobatic at the rim, just a supreme athlete. And he is, without a doubt, one of the most exciting players this league has to offer.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Thunder.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And BA, can you say big time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 13-point lead. Shoots from the elbow. The rebound by Edey. Memphis with the ball. Bane with it. Hartenstein covering. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Bane. And Bane drops them both. There's 18 seconds left in the final quarter. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Stan
action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now Golden State's starting 5. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Green, and it's Moody in at the 3. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. And Anthony Edwards gets the 3.
Really like what Edwards did there. Assertive in the two-man game.
Outside Butler. Pass to Moody. Traps in the tray.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Conley. Gobert the screen. Conley kicks to Edwards. Shoots over Podziemski. Bank shot. No good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
To the paint. Shots good from Butler.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. Now, I asked him about the challenge they face in defending Steph Curry. He said Steph is so hard to contain because of his constant movement off the ball. Conventional defenses won't work against him. The matchups will be fluid. He'll see a lot of different guys coming at him. He's looking and needing a total group effort. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Podziemski. Misses the 3. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
And here is McDaniel after the 3-pointer from Stephen Curry. And there it is for him. That's now 8 points for Anthony Edwards.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Outside Butler. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. Good on the triple. And that's now 6 points for Moses Moody.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's McDaniel. They grabbed their own miss. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Butler against Randall. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Randall's got 5 points so far.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
Back to Curry. This one for 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. 6 points for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Scooped up. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. And finished off by Gobert.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
Here's Curry. Off on the layup. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Kuminga out there with Gary Payton the second. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 down low. Now DiVincenzo. Following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga from deep. Strong move inside by Edwards.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Out to the right wing. Outside Curry. It's good from long range. Curry's got 9.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Miller sets a screen for Edwards. Alexander Walker on the wing. From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Kuminga. Still scoreless. And the shot goes in. So it's Minnesota now. DiVincenzo with it. Miller outside. Miller, no luck. Miller against Kuminga. Hield outside. Jackson Davis in the corner. Back to Hield. Fires from deep. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And talking about Buddy Hield, he is someone you can definitely count on. He can score from any place.
Yeah, he's got great range, and his durability is just as impressive as his stroke. You know, most seasons, Buddy Hield plays in 80 or more games, and that is very much a rarity these days. And he's also a 40% career shooter from 3. So he can space the floor, and you know he's going to be on the floor whenever it's game time.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Miller. McDaniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Conley in for Edwards. Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry. Shots good from Butler.
Keep somebody on Butler. If you lose track of him, he'll nail shots like that.
Pass to McDaniels. Randle surveying the D. Podziemski grabs the board.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Butler in the corner. Hield sets the pick for Butler. Over Randle. And it's Golden State with another.
And over time, he's been a work in progress, but Butler has developed a solid jumper. I mean, when he's got his feet up under him, he's a knockdown scorer, folks.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The fadeaway and off the glass. That one's good. Randle's got 7.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Here's Podziemski. He has yet to score. Pass to Butler. With 2 seconds left. He can't get that one to fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. But Timberwolves on top. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
These are returning from the court. And get ready for the big half-court shot. They're taking a bunch of shots.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Conley and Edwards are the guards. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that. You know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked out, and sometimes I'll get the block. I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
That's to Gobert. Edwards with it. Gobert trying to get open. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the contest. Free throw good, Edwards. Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Conley gets the bucket.
A crafty scorer. Conley makes the most of his opportunities down low.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 4-point game. That's the 3-5. Curry! What else is new?
He's hitting everything from deep. Just flat out torching this defense.
Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. And he converts the layup. Conley's got his second bucket.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Outside Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. To the inside, Randle. The Warriors pull it in. Curry on the wing. Trying to get open is Butler. Curry's shot is off.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Edwards against Green. Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeed. Attacking and transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
McDaniels gets a wide open look. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Butler kicks to Curry. Green with the screen on Conley. For the lead. He can't hit that time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Timberwolves lead by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Minnesota's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the 3, the small forward. And here is Curry. There's Kuminga. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Draymond Green, who's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Butler comes in for Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. Right side, Butler. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Clock at 6. Green with a screen on Conley. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Edwards looking it over. Swiped it away. And it's the Warriors on the break. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
These kinds of buckets are what get Green hyped up. It takes a lot of pride and pleasure in cooking the defense.
And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. Gobert with the screen for Conley. Inside. And finished off by Gobert.
It's the decision-making and pace that make Conley so effective in running the pick and roll.
Outside Curry. To tie it up. Stephen Curry. What a shooter.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Oh, here's Edwards. Shoots over Podziemski. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Curry can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Plays with nice force. I mean, Randall heading to the line now.
At the line for Minnesota, Julius.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
When you need a big bucket, Curry knows exactly how to come through. Clutch.
A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Edwards got 19 points.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
You know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And the Timberwolves with possession here.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
It's Curry outside. It drops. A tremendous three to tie it up.
No question about it. Curry is on fire right now.
Here's Edwards driving to the basket. Yes!
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Curry is inside. Covered by Conley. Majemski on the wing. Moody finds Curry. Can't cash in.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
It's good, and that shot brings them to within just one. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg.
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 3.
closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Outside Barnes. Back to Fox. There's the triple. Memphis with a rebound. And here's Morant. Outside Bain. Fox against Morant. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama double-teamed. Vassell outside. Three-pointer, Fox. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Jackson. Jackson, the screen. Left side Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Morant against Fox. Morant, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7 foot 4 inches, skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
Here's Castle. Vassell outside to the inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Rebounded by Castle.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Three-pointer, Fox. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
A smooth-looking three-point shot. I think Fox is feeling it.
Timeout call.
Timeout.
Memphis. Richard, the first winner of the NBA Clutch Player of the Year, Aaron Fox.
And he's great late in games because he's so quick. You got to give him space. But he's improved his outside shot, so you can't just lay off of him. Makes him a little tough to guard, especially late.
And San Antonio making a change here. Paul's checked in. Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Outside Bain. Takes a 3. He can't get it to go. Spurs lead by 4. Puts it up from 12. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Wembanyama's got 5 points.
I'll tell you, when Wemby starts driving, how do you stop the pull-up? I mean, there's just no way.
Morant surveying the floor. Gets the 3 to fall. Give him 8 points now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Aldama outside. Clark outside. Up top, Morant from 20 feet. And the jumper falls for him.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
Outside Barnes. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Here's Clark. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And he gets it back. Clark, the pass to Pippen. Here's Kennard. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. San Antonio on top, up by 1. Don't go away. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Richard, for years, the Grizzlies team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
So, on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. We've got Brandon Clark, Santi Aldama out there with Jackson. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Pippen in at the point guard. Aldama, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Ball passes to Sohan. Knocked loose. Stolen by Kennard. Pass to Pippen. Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. The three. Unable to get that one.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Fox. Fox on the run. Lays it up and banks it in. Fox has got 8 points.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
Timeout called. Memphis. And the Spurs with some changes. Harrison Barnes comes in for Champagny, and Castle subbed in for Chris Paul. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Bain. Rebound by San Antonio.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Now Fox. Give him 8 points now. Back to Sohan. Pass to Castle. Clock at 4. And he lays it up and in. Aging in the league can be a difficult process, Richard, but that's something you did very well.
Wow, a compliment. Thank you, B.A. Look, I knew I had to adapt, or I would have been out of league sooner than I wanted to. You have to be able to adapt or die. That's what this league is about.
Clark. And that one, good. Spurs lead by 3. Fox surveying the D. Pass to Sohan. Here's Castle. Three-pointer. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, when the three ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. For San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And it's Paul in for Fox. And 1:01 left in the first half of this one. On the wing, Vassell. Gets the 3 ball to go. Vassell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. Outside Bain. 4-3. Good. And the setup by Morant.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Wembanyama against Bagley. Left side, Wembanyama. Aldama grabs the board. Grizzlies trail by 4. Pass to Wells. Morant with it. With 4 on the clock. Whoa! John dropping the hammer.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. San Antonio on top. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox, and it's Wembanyama in its center, filling out the middle. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Edey, and another basket for Memphis.
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keying in on him, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
And Richardson's bursting onto the scene. Bane has been nothing short of spectacular.
Bane was a steal with the 30th pick. He's added to his game each year. And now, look, he's one of the better two-way wings in the league.
Yep, count it. Wembanyama's got 7.
Tight defense, but Wembanyama has the length and body control to overcome it.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Now Jackson. Outside for Morant. Clock at 6. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And you think about the fearlessness of Ja Morant and how he attacks, even as a smaller player. RJ, you got any comparisons?
I would say AI, but AI was more of a two-guard, even though he was a couple inches shorter, but definitely similarities of how they attack the paint with fearlessness.
RJ, when Ja Morant's at his best, you won't find a more entertaining player in the league.
Oh, BA, he is a generational talent. There is no easy way to defend him. That blend of skill, athleticism, quickness, it is so impressive and hard to guard.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's Wells. Still no points. Releases. Oh, Morant from close range.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Fox outside. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama with it. Shot blocked. And here's Morant. 16 points for him. For the lead. Kicks it out to Bane. Launches a 3. Fires in the triple. And now a 3-point Memphis lead.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Morant against Fox. And he's going for the lob. Oh, Wembanyama crashing down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Pass to Edey. Here's Wells. Outside for Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. As quick as anyone in the league, RJ. De'Aaron Fox. How does his speed affect the game?
Well, he's one of those players that normally you have one or the other, but he's quick and fast. Now, that's a mean combination because in the open court, he can break you down. In the half court, he has the quick left to right lateral movement that can cause problems in pick and roll.
Here's Champagny. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Paul. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Outside Morant, picked by Aldama. Morant, the pass to Aldama. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Aldama's got his first points of the game.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Paul looking it over. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama, so comfortable inside.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Grizzlies out in front. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. We've got Santi Aldama, also Brandon Clark out there, and it's Bane in at the 2-guard position. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game, both teams leaving it all out there.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
Here's Fox. And it's rejected. Up top, Bane. He's covered by Fox. That one's good for 2. Now it's a 7-point Memphis lead.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Barnes comes in for Johnson. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Champagny. And Castle's subbed in for Chris Paul. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
And Allie, thanks. Jackson surveying the D. Pass to Wells. Outside Morant. Puts up a 3. The three-pointer is down. Ja Morant.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Here's Castle. Wembanyama screen to the left side wing. Fox outside. Yes, sir! Fox finishing.
This is the thing about Fox. He has the length to do damage on the inside.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. Lets it go from deep. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Three-pointer, Fox. Fox, that smooth lefty shot.
Looks like Fox was itching to answer back with that 3. He is a capable shooter when he's in attack mode.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
Man, good whistle there.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Memphis.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
Pass to Edey. Here's Jackson. He's covered by Fox. That's good from Jackson on the assist by Edey. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Just muscling it home from there. Jackson is no stranger to having to work over strong defense.
Fox goes in. Outstanding balance from Fox.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Memphis has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Bane with a screen on Fox. Morant against Fox. Outside Bane. The three, counted from distance.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
So Memphis wins it, and they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team.
Strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Moses Moody is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Green in at the 5.
A two-guard that can beat you in a variety of ways. Booker is more than just about chucking up threes, but he will make them.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Out left to the wing. Shoots the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Booker after the Warriors pick up 3. Gets an open look and hits. Booker's got 5 now.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on a quick pick and roll with his size and speed. He can be very dangerous in these sets.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
And here is Dunn after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Dunn passes to Beal. High arcing shot and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening. to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
And that one falls for Beal. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Pass to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Down low. And Green slams it in.
For all the things that Draymond does, when he gets dunks, it makes him even more excitable.
Booker the pass to Richards. Beal from long range sinks the triple. 5 points in the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Green with the screen on Booker. Here's Curry with the three. Rebound by the Suns.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
It's Beal on the wing. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Phoenix. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for the Warriors. And so here's Phoenix. Here's Beal. Drops in the layup for two. Beal's got 7 points in the game.
And that shows the toughness of the guard, Bradley Beal, just powering through.
Timeout, timeout. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I had a chance to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. I asked him who hasn't worried out there on the floor, and his answer was Draymond Green. He told me he's a high-effort, high-IQ player who can be so effective. Now, right now, our plan is to stay physical with him and not let him dictate the terms out there. Of course, this means a hard-fought contest down low. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now, I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now, here is O'Neal. Pass to Booker. Over Hield. No good from Booker. The Warriors trailing. Up top, Moody. Defended by Booker. Here's Butler. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Now the combo of strength and quickness from Butler, that's going to help him on the inside.
Here's Richards. Guarded by Green. Richards passes to Durant. Another one falls for Phoenix. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And here we go. Booker heading to the hoop. That one goes in. 7 points in the game.
Booker's such a good spot-up shooter, but when he gets on the move and he has that kind of deft touch, that's a pretty soft floater.
He gets that one.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
And here's Booker from the arc. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Phoenix ahead, up 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Kuminga out there with Payton. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center position. Beal gets a wide open look. No good with the triple. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Kuminga, no good.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Beal. He has 7. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Curry getting it done inside.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
So for the Suns, Dunn comes in for Grayson Allen. And it's Booker in for Tyus Jones. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Buddy Hield. The Warriors leading. Floats it up for Kuminga. Stolen by O'Neal. And it's Dunn in the corner. O'Neal outside. Booker with no one around. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Booker's got 10.
So good at finishing around the gaps in the defense, and when Booker gets into space, he's going to let it fly.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. Hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, we've got the names. We've got a big coach now coming in. All right, DA, thank you. Durant is checked in for Phoenix. Grayson Allen comes in for Bradley Beal. Then for the Warriors, Butler, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moses Moody comes in for Peyton. And Hield subbed in for Stephen Curry. Moody finds Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Dunn dishes to Booker. They shoot again. And it's good on the way in. He's got 12.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Butler on the way. Shoots over KD. And it's Butler missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Clearly a foul.
For Phoenix, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And he knocks down the first one.
It's always interesting. Free throw shooting, consistency at a high level. That's an attribute that Devin Booker shows off every season.
Nick Richards, he's checked in for Phoenix. Bradley Beal comes in for Grayson Allen. Gary Payton is checked in for the Warriors. And good that time. Butler's got 8 points.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Booker looking around. We've got 13 seconds left now here in the second. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Booker going to work inside.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Suns lead by 4. The chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's done in at the 3 slot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Jimmy Butler just seems to raise his game come playoff time, Brent. It is a thing of beauty.
It's pretty awesome to see that kind of confidence where a guy just lays in the weeds for a little while and then in the biggest moments comes in and stands out. So that's not always just about Jimmy Butler. It's about his team having that kind of confidence in how he performs in the biggest moments.
Here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. The 10-footer. And off the fryer, and in it goes. Beal's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns. Golden State's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And Curry has it in the corner. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Suns leading by 6. Their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
KD's shot is good.
Well, instead of taking it all the way to the rack, Durant uses that length and soft touch for the floater.
Green passes to Curry. Pass to Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over KD. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got 5 points in the quarter.
And attacking and playing with intensity, Jimmy Butler, a ferocious competitor.
Booker against Curry. Booker taking the hit.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Butler kicks to Green. Golden State moving it around. Outside Curry. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Done outside. Durant for 3. Oh, KD buries the 3.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And it's 13 points for Stephen Curry.
If you're the D, you cannot let Curry do that to using that handle to get where he wants to go on the floor.
Here's Booker. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they got to bring the double team on it.
So for the Suns, Plumlee is checked in for Nick Richards. And O'Neal's subbed in for Dunn. Different look here for the Warriors. Reese Jackson Davis is checked in for Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Moody. Gary Payton is checked in for Brandon Podziemski. And it's Buddy Hield in for Stephen Curry. Nice move. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Warriors trail by 10. Here's Butler. Plumlee with the rebound. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to O'Neal. Outside, KD. Here's Booker. That shot is off. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Suns on top. They're up by 10. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the small forward position. Jones against Curry. Throws it up high. Oh, that's offensive interference. Phoenix making some changes. Nick Richards. He's checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Tyus Jones. Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. Unloads from 13. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Well, Beal can really score just about anywhere. Don't be surprised when he knocks down shots from the mid-range.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thank you, David.
An offense unto himself. Steph Curry just warping the defense.
Pass to Booker. Lets it go with a three. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Aggressive play by Butler against the defense.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Outside, KD. And it's Beal in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
This is when the teammates feed off of Bradley Beal when he has it going like this.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Curry for 3. Rebound by the Suns. Richards got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside KD. And then Durant with the jam.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Moody finds Curry. And it's Golden State with another.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Suns.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Devin Booker.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Curry, good.
Wow, what a setup there. Green plays with great speed and plays with great pace, and that's a nice field play.
Outside, KD. Dunn kicks to Booker. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Elbow shot is on the way. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Moses Moody.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Phoenix can just let the clock run down here. Booker outside. So it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David